Young Grump.
Yeah, we up in here, man. All right. So, I mean, it's like unexpected after hours. Let me go ahead and start the music. It's unexpected after hours, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been on live in a minute, but definitely we're going to get the record straight because there's some new changes. There's always new changes when it comes to our channel and when it comes to us doing content and releasing content. And, you know, me juggling school and work at the same time by doing this. It's all good, man. It's sacrifices. I have no problem putting in the work, though. But I've been getting feedback and critiques on certain people saying that, hey, you know, you can make it longer, or you could do this part 3, part 4, part 5, or da da da. But what the majority of y'all has said was, we would like for you to do 30-minute videos. You know what I'm saying? So here's the catch with that. Here's the catch. I am able to do that. I'm able to do that. But here's the thing. It'll be some videos where I could do full 30 minutes or 25 minutes of nonverbal cues on one specific subject. And there'll be some videos where it'll be 3 different subjects within that video. For instance, let's say, hypothetically speaking, Lil Nas X fell down the stairs, nonverbal cues analysis, Young Thug interview analysis, and this City Girl interview analysis. All 3 of those subjects within one 30-minute video. I'm just giving you a heads up like that. That's probably what it's going to be. But for now, there are some hot topics and hot subjects that people are requesting and supporting on the Patreon. You know, shouts out to people who support on the Patreon and doing donations. I want to give the air horn for that. There's people on the back end who's helping out on that. So we got some hot topics. So definitely we're going to 30-minute videos. I got y'all. It's going to be in. But we're going to get into, it's going to be a freestyle we're doing for this live. I ain't going to be here very long. I'm just going to let y'all know that's what's up right there. So the quality is getting better and the quantity is going. Oh, shouts out to Ike. You know, we got Ike up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Ike is the prodigy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Ike is like the blueprint of all this success. You know, Mr. Engineer Ike. Hopefully we get him back on the show. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know, I don't have my tie on right now, but, you know, sometimes I spice it up. But, you know, pretty soon I have another dang suit coming in. But I appreciate that because you got to look the part. So I'm down for that. But listen. I know people hit me up on the back end. They said something about, we like your military stories. We had like the Sharp and whatever that girl name is interview. We like the police breakdown and everything. So I got y'all with that. I got y'all, relax. But there's some people who actually come on this channel and they be like, what the hell is this? They'll be like, what the hell is this? Like, what's going on? This is some crazy, you know. So that's why you gotta, I balance it out. You feel me? But here's the word right here. I'm gonna tell y'all first before we get started on here. I'm gonna tell y'all the importance on nonverbal cues and body language and psychological analysis. This is no damn mystic or magic or nothing. This is just human nature, human behavior. You know what I'm saying? And this is the importance of it. You know, anybody who grew up, whether it's in the suburbs or it's in a high poverty area, you have to use these tools in everyday life because you could become better by communicating with other people. I'm not perfect. I don't got all the answers, okay? You need these tools right here so you can understand other people, so you can have a better communication. You don't believe me? Go back to the time when y'all was in high school and there was like an individual that y'all consider was weird or abnormal, you know, who just didn't know how to interact with other people. You see what I'm saying? So we use these tools right here. I mean, it's fun and everything how we break down videos and we do analysis and we learn as we go, but it's very important for you to use this on everyday life for you, because whether you're at your job or you're around your family or you're out and about traveling the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying every situation you encounter gonna be a life and death situation. I don't know about that. It could just be about the way you could express yourself towards others and how you could read what the other person that you seeing have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying for you to be a walking lie detector. It's very important. And many of y'all who's watching this live right now, y'all y'all have that gut instinct where you're like, man, something's not right about this individual. Yeah, the majority of people who's around like that individual, but I don't like that individual. Why is that? The reason is, I mean, people call it a gut instinct. It's like your subconscious mind is picking up on nonverbal cues. It's patterns. We are humans, okay? So it's always behavioral patterns that we tend to do. Always. So that's why that's the very importance of it. So yeah, I appreciate y'all and appreciate you, Natasha. Appreciate all y'all in the chat, man, for real. Gotta give a air horn for that again. All right, so we're gonna get into it real quick. Okay, I'm about to pull up the YouTube, but which one we gonna go first? So we had heard about Bootsy going off on Lil Nas X. You know what I'm saying? And when I talk about situations like that, so with Bootsy and Lil Nas X, you didn't see their faces. You didn't see no video of them besides Lil Nas X. He had a video talk about he was going to do a song with Bootsy. You know, he made that lie up to bait Bootsy, right? So you could do nonverbal cues on that, but situations like this that just happened, it's called verbal cues, verbal communication. You know, whether you hear somebody talking or you just see what they type, that's verbal communication. It's like you could easily read that and sense what somebody's feeling or what somebody has, on their mind. You can still see if somebody's being deceptive through verbal communication easily. So with that situation with Lil Nas X and Bootsy right there, is two people cut from two different cloths. Two different cloths. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Nas X being a troll like he is and everything. But I could say this though. There was this interview that Lil Nas X did on the Breakfast Club. I don't want to play that interview on YouTube because the Breakfast Club be doing copyright just like Vlad TV. But anyways, he did the interview with them. And he said Charlemagne the God was like, hey, do these backlash comments be bothering you? And he'd be like, not really. And he said, actually it do, but he just don't show it on the internet. So listen, I'm not on nobody's side. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Lil Nas X fan or nothing, but I'm just telling you right there. It's with the new generation. It blew my mind about how he could easily make a split from like, hey, I know if I go on the internet and I show my emotions and I do this and that, people could, depict me apart. So I rather just act like it's cool on the internet, and then in my real world, I might cry to my teddy bear, cry to my significant other or whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's very smart right there. That's very smart because we don't know when stuff bothers him and we don't know when stuff don't bother him. You know what I'm saying? For instance, we're gonna say about with Lizzo. Lizzo has a bad rep of trying to split social media within her reality. It's like 1 week she'll talk about kiss my da da da, y'all shaming me, da da da, everything, just cussing like, oh, kiss my. And then the next week she gonna be crying, talking about I've been going through a lot of stress, da da da. So she can't split it through the middle like how Lil Nas X do. Again, Bootsy, the OG, you know what I'm saying? Bootsy badass. Everybody know Bootsy and grew up on Bootsy. Bootsy lacks that skill too, how splitting, the emotions from social media. But he always keep it real. So that's a different subject from a different time right there. So that with that whole situation that went with Lil Nas X and Bootsy right there, Lil Nas X trolling like always, like how he do. He reeled in Lil Bootsy. Bootsy had expressed how he feel. That's his opinion right there, just spazzed out. And Nas X trolled again. But here's the thing though. You keep on playing games and trolling, nobody ain't gonna take you serious though. You gotta realize about that. Nobody, because with people who make troll accounts or people who just try to make funny things out of every situation, the masses ain't gonna take you serious. So that's the bad end of the stick right there that Lil Nas X have. So that right there with social media, you could actually pick up verbal communications with that. So that's that one situation that went on. Another situation. What's going on with this Shouts out to Ayo, the Big Facts Podcast. I'm gonna call it the Mojo. You know what I'm saying? So the Mojo is the jab. Okay. So to each his own. You know, I respect everybody's opinion about it, but we had to address this situation about how it reminded me of politics again. You know what I'm saying? Like the presidential election. It's like, oh, so you believe in this or you want to vote for him? F you, this and that. That's why I fall back on situations like that. But I realize when it comes to this Mojo situation that's going on and the crisis that's happening right now within our eyes, even news platforms or people who are considered icons to the masses are falling for this okie doke trick right here. It's like you calling somebody stupid and ignorant. See, that's one thing right there. Matter of fact, while I'm talking, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up real quick. It's like you have your opinion, that's cool. Somebody might have a different opinion, but here's a quick little video right here that's going on, and it's called A View, I believe. So I definitely got to play this real quick, and just we ain't gonna get to. I get it, you know. This is TV network, you know what I'm saying. You do nonverbal cues, we could do it live all together, but I really want to point out the personality, the way they like, you know, look at certain things, narrow-minded. That's really the main thing with this.
On vaccine skeptic Joe Rogan.
Okay, I forgot. I gotta switch my dang internet up, man. Hold on, so give me a second. Refresh. It might be a little blink going on real quick. All like your content, you do what you do. You are the balance. You don't believe. I don't try it. It's but every time, every situation will be a learning situation patterns. I appreciate that, Natasha. Shouts out to you. Oh yeah, by the way, before I get this started, I found that new sound punch in on my last video. If y'all don't know what I did with the Adam and Sharp thing, you know, against that girl, about the brown paper bag thing. Those of y'all don't know about the brown paper bag. I had to make some time to explain that to you. But let's see how this video plays now.
Rogan's podcast. You know, now I understand he has 200 million listeners, and there are people who want to go after him. Thorne is one of them, and Howard Stern probably has a similar audience to Rogan, maybe. And I just want to read you what Howard Stern said to him. Quote, "We have no time for idiots in this country anymore. We don't want you. We want you to all either go to the hospital and stay home, die there with your COVID. Don't take the cure, but don't clog up our hospitals with your COVID when you finally get it." That is a very, very harsh statement from Howard Stern directed at Joe Rogan.
But then I don't.
All right, hold on. Let me get hit. Let me do some research. Anybody in the chat? I've been hearing Howard Stern. Who the heck is Howard Stern again? I've been hearing that. See, that's how y'all know I'm out of touch when it comes to the mainstream media. You know, when it comes to the Clinton News Network and the Fox and the View and the Morning Show and all that. So please, anybody in the comments, let me know who the heck is Howard Stern. I wish I had the Jeopardy sound bite right here, but you know, I don't know who the that is right there, because I need to know who that individual is. The king nose dude, the long nose dude. I thought that was Fauci or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is mineral water I got right here. Dang, you hear it sizzling right here. Okay. Welcome to Florida. Yeah, so I'm gonna just keep it playing though. I mean, I have to do my due diligent research on that.
I don't think by saying you're an idiot is going to change a person's mind. That's why I love
Sanjay didn't even change his mind.
But you're not going to change your mind. You're not trying to change Joe's mind, but out of 200 million people that are listening, there might be a mind change. And Sanjay respected.
What should he have said?
He respected Joe enough to actually go on there.
No, I'm going to jump in here. I think we need to have more conversations, not less. We right now run to our own echo chambers, and we would rather have applause from preaching to our own.
I forgot how, not cringe, but I forgot how nerve-wracking these shows be right here. Like what she's doing right here, preaching to the choir, all this persona, this personality that she's doing, she's contradicting herself. I might call her Mrs. Turk. Those of y'all don't know, go to my IG because I had exposed Turk, you know, with that Vlad situation. But let's go. What the heck?
Own choirs than actually moving the needle at all. I think this was so important to go on there, not to convince Joe Rogan and not to have the intention of convincing anyone else. Provide the facts, answer with science, let people make up their own minds. That's the problem in this day and age. We're telling people how to feel. They will feel what they want. Give them enough information that they make that decision and win on merit. Dr. Gupta did something very interesting when he got.
Hey, real quick, y'all in the chat, man. You know, I hear people say Howard Stern. Okay, shouts out to Brian. Howard Stern is one of the OGs in the talk show radio industry. Consider him on the Mount Rushmore radio. Okay, Mount Rush. Let me look it up. Howard Stern. And like, let me say this real quick. I know many people be having their fact checked and everything, but this had dawned upon me not too long ago. It's very few of us who are actually in the lab, who's actually doing the mojo, who's actually who knows that field of studies. You know what I'm saying? And even the individuals who know that field of study, when they come on a media platform, it's still, you know, like, let's be real. Like, we in the time, I'm not even gonna go too deep into it, but I'm just gonna say, like, I can't even speak for something. I might do some research, or even if I go intense and everything, but at the end of the day, I'm not in a mop suit in a damn lab learning about the bioengineering behind it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one. I don't have no knowledge on that, you know, so I'm ignorant to that field right there. But I mean, yeah, if you get your research from a trustful, credible source, then yeah, but still you have to, like, you know, walk the thin line when it comes to when they say science and all that. It's like, to be honest, at the end of the day, even she say science and all that, she don't know what the hell she talking about. And even when I say about science and all that, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to that. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep that pushing right there.
Got there, he pointed out that Rogan sells masks on his site, even though he wasn't a big mask. And he gave it to him as a gift during the interview. And then he also brought up to him during the interview, when I got here, there was a rapid test done to me.
Oh, look at her right there. She ready to go off. Hey, you're right. Howard Stern was the guy with the long hair and all that. I remember I watched his little documentary where he had, I forgot, what was that other woman? She had got fired, and I remember he had, you know, spazzed out in that little movie or whatever. He said, I'm not going to work if you hire her, if you don't bring her back on the show. Yes, I remember him. Yeah, but dang, he actually got a strong. So Howard Stern, yeah, you're right. He is like the OG kind of when it comes to like the podcast, not like no damn Adam Curry OG. Shouts out to Mo Facts, you know what I'm saying? Because let's be real, Adam Curry did pioneer this right here. You know what I'm saying? Those y'all don't know, go check out Mo Facts YouTube channel with Adam Curry. You know, that's the pioneer. Even Joe Rogan know about that and brought Adam Curry on there. So shouts out to Mo Facts. He's the man. When we talk about pioneer of this ish, you got to go to Adam Curry with Mo Facts. So let's leave it like that. But yeah, Howard Stern, yeah, he's official, you know, but it just blew my mind about how people who other people will look up to or who other people get inspiration from. It's just crazy how this era just, boom, just go left. You know, it's like, dang, I've been inspired by your talent, your skills, celebrity, athlete, whoever you is. But as soon as you open your mouth about something that's going on in today's society and you have a strong opinion on it, and then you just going to bash anybody who has a different belief on it, whether you're against it or not, it kind of just makes me just fall back like, yeah, bro. You know, and this is what I talk about, just overall social awareness and intelligence right here. When I keep on saying that through my videos, it's like, I'm not saying this to be cool and everything, but if y'all been rocking with me for a long time on this channel, and as you know, when we do these videos and we break them down, you could pick out the cringe parts. You could pick out the parts where the individual is lame. You could pick out the parts where it's like, why would that individual say that and do that? You know what I'm saying? It's not about being cool or, you know, saucy with it or nothing. It's just that we observed individuals and we just learn from them and we prevent ourselves from doing that. That's just what it is at the end of the day. But you got your celebrities or people who you look up to who lack that skill, who don't have no social awareness whatsoever, who be like, okay, you know what? I'm actually getting butthurt. I'm in my feelings right now. Let me not go ahead and speak on this subject right here. It's crazy.
And then they also pricked my finger for the presence of antibodies.
So he's a hypocrite on top of course.
And Dr. Gupta.
Okay, all right.
But I mean, the point is, Dr. Gupta showed up and said, by the way, to all you listeners, I just am providing facts. He didn't bring emotion.
Sanjay's a very, I think Sanjay's a very effective spokesperson because he's not as politicized and demonized as some of the CDC, NIH doctors have been, right? So I think listen, Sanjay Gupta is not just a TV doctor. Sanjay Gupta is a real doctor at Emory University doing neurosurgery.
But the other thing.
Okay, like I said earlier in this live, yeah, you have individuals who actually specialize in that field. She's saying that he's the real doctor, the real deal. Okay, now let me get into this. You have many people who have that knowledge in that field, right? But when we put currency behind something, or when there's an agenda behind something, yes, you may know how to do this and that, but put it this way. I'm gonna make it more easier for y'all. Those of y'all don't know, I watched this show called House MD. I did a video about it not too long ago, okay? So House, he works at this hospital, right? This hospital, a big hospital that, you know, is in a city that takes care of many people. What I realized in that show is that they had a chairman. It was just this random business guy. He was an investor. He had donated $100 million to the hospital, and he became the chairman of that hospital. You know what I'm saying? He had no idea about no medical instruments or whatsoever, science, whatever. But since he had donated that money to the hospital and became the chairman, he was able to have power over, like, hey, we're going to push this type of medicine. We're going to cut people off who don't have this type of life insurance. We're going to conduct this type of procedure. He had no idea of what a doctor or a surgeon is, but the fact that he had his money and he was an investor and he was the chairman, he was able to control the narrative. So what I'm saying is that, yes, she explained that that individual is actually, you know, a doctor. He actually do this and that, but still at the end of the day, many of these individuals be controlled. And again, I'm not trying to talk on the mojo or nothing. I'm just saying about this, how capitalism works in America. This is just how society works. You get what I'm saying? But yeah.
Thing about Joe Rogan, if you look at his, yes, he has all of these listeners. That's so wonderful. But some of the stuff.
Oh boy. Yeah. Hey, guess what? We got one, y'all. We got one. Check this out real quick. Check this out.
Yo, Kelly, I'm so focused on it. I can see clearly now. You already know. Watch my moves.
Yes, we have one of those up in here. I just peeked that. We have one of those. You know what I'm saying? We got one of those right there. What's up, my sister? Love you. Got much love to you. Yeah, we got one of those up in here. The brown paper bag. Those of y'all don't know, I explain that some other time, but check her out real quick.
Stuff that he has said. He's transphobic. He's Islamophobic. He has said racist things. I mean, another one with the trifecta of bigotry. And these people continue to listen to him. He has advised young people, if you're young and you're healthy, don't take the vaccine. I think if you are still listening to him, knowing his history, I'm not interested in reaching out to you.
Okay, Mrs. Brown Paper Bag Lady, let me go ahead and talk to you real quick. Like, again, I don't care about people's opinions about what, but let me use this for example. I do a lot of videos on Adam No Jumper, right? So when I get on Adam No Jumper, pause. When I get on Adam about what he doing, everything is lame. In the beginning of my videos, I don't be like, hypothetically speaking, this is an example. I don't be like, Adam's a racist, he's a sexist, he's suspect, he's a drug addict, and those of y'all who was, I don't do that because that's not. What's the point of doing all that and making a narrative and being descriptive on a person or individual, no matter who they are, to prove your point? You know what I'm saying? So she's trying to lead this debate off of emotions and trying to, paint a narrative of somebody. We're not here for that. We just here for just what do you believe in? What's your little debate right there? And what his debate is. And, what do you see and what do you believe is right? And, like simple stuff like that. You don't got to go through this trend. What the hell was she saying? I don't know what the hell she said. She said something about Islamophobia. I didn't even know that exists.
Knowing his history, I'm not interested. Continue to listen to him. He has advised young bigotry.
I got to go back some more.
Said he's transphobic. He's Islamophobic.
Islamophobic. Islamophobic. I never heard that word before. I didn't even know that exists. What's up, Nicer. We got Nicer up in here. We got Brian up in here. We got my sis up in here. We got Miss Queen B up in here. That's what's up. Those of y'all have missed it, but you know, this is Miss Brown Paper Bag Lady right here. I didn't know she just taught me a new word right there. I got to research that on my behalf. Islamophobia. So I'm assuming that is having a fear, because phobia, P-H-O-B-I-A, is a fear of something. So I'm assuming it's having fear of Islamic people. Similar like how people say transphobia. So it's like you're a fear of, bruh, since when did individuals became a damn walking dictionary or, you know, thesaurus or something? Like, when did this happen? A dictionary. Oh, yeah, she's looking down and reading her notes, though.
He has said racist things. I mean, another one with the trifecta of bigotry. And these people continue to listen to him. He has advised young people, if you're young and you're healthy, don't take the vaccine. I think if you are still listening to him, knowing his history, I'm not interested in reaching out to you.
I would like to ask something. I might be crazy, and they might be, you know, you might want to call them crazy, you might want to call them stupid, you might want to call them idiots. Here's the problem. That idiot might be your shoe salesman. That idiot might be your cashier at the Publix.
And what about it?
We want to that. You're getting exposed to that person who you think is crazy.
Well, so
or
if Sherry says you don't, what would you like him to say in 5 seconds?
What would I like Sanjay to say?
What would you like him to say? You say, don't call people idiots.
Because I don't want anybody calling me an idiot for what I believe in. Yeah. You were going to change my mind when you have a respectful discourse, because I want to make my own decisions. There are people that still listen to Joe that still they're wavering. And because Sanjay went on there and said things about the mask and about the pricking the finger, they might go, oh, if I can change one heart, another heart can change another heart.
Okay, I see where she's coming at. And I do agree with her. I do agree with her right here, because it's like, that's why I be careful with that. Unless I'm, you know, being funny when I got Turbo up in here and, you know, he talks about his hentai addiction. You know, I'd be like, oh, you stupid, man. But we say that as an endearment, like you funny, like you crazy, you wildin'. But what she's saying is that when they have a serious debate or a topic and you just come out and be like, oh, you dumb, stupid, or you ignorant, like, I don't even rock like that either, because I be careful what I say to other people. Not because of, oh, I'm a scared person. Nah, it just, we all got emotions, and it's like you trying to like seek first to understand, like how Mofax said from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I recommend y'all to get that book. But you got to seek first to understand, because you don't want this to be back and forth. Just y'all not hearing what each other is saying. Y'all just like, you know, you feel insulted, so you're going to insult back, you know, like F you, screw you, and then it might get physical or whatever. So I agree with what she's saying about that. Like, if somebody got a different belief or a different idea than you, whether you don't agree with it or not, just try not to be quick to insult that individual. You know what I'm saying? All right, okay, Brian said Islamophobia, having or showing a dislike or prejudice against Islam or Muslims, especially as a political force. See, I appreciate it, Brian. I was like kind of in that area. I was not right on the money ball, but I had a feeling that, because, you know, phobia and Islam, I was assuming it goes over there. But that's crazy, man, because, you know, I wasn't in Islam, though. I was deployed in Afghanistan. So I'm assuming you got Islamophobia. So I'm assuming they probably got Afghanistophobia. You know, I mean, you could put words together like, you know, the Greek times and Latin. Shouts out to Afghanistan Productions. Grump got the mother bleep custody court suit on. Shout out Grumpington. Custody court suit. Hey, listen, y'all, man. I ain't got no kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boy crazy. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I only got one child support payment, and that child support payment is for my vehicle. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna say that out loud, because I don't know if LJ Savings Mine's dead is up in this chat. Hopefully he don't catch that. But yeah, that's the only child support I got is my vehicle. Okay, that's my son. I consider it a boy. It's a son, you know. Cause listen, man, I'm good over here, y'all. I'm good. I'm just over here grinding, man. That was a good roast. What's up, Breeze? What's going on with you, man? But yeah, so about that, okay, we got past this right here. So we got another thing to talk about. So how many of y'all feel about that Dave Chappelle situation that's going on? You know, I'm surprised y'all didn't hit me up about that. You know, I got Netflix and everything. I didn't get a chance to watch the show. It was called The Innovator or something like that. But I only heard and saw sound bites of it. But, you know, I don't want to be quick to be like, oh, what's wrong? But let me know what's up with that. Like, how do y'all feel about that Dave Chappelle thing and about how people feel offended about that situation? Let's get into Sherry Shepherd. Sherry Shepherd. Hold on, let me Google that real quick. Sherry Shepherd S-E-R. I don't even know who that is, man. Y'all got me looking. Whoa. I remember her. That was her. Hold on. Sherry Shepherd was the girl on the View show that we just had watched. Oh yeah, she was on the View. Damn, that's crazy. And the View was airing ever since 1997. That is crazy right there. 1997, man. I think I didn't gain consciousness of myself. I think, you know, I was still in diapers crawling, of course. But yeah, that's what's up, though. That's what's up. Speaking of child support payments, I just got mine thrown out. I don't got to pay nothing, and my daughter is 9. Took a lot of back and forth, but finally got to this point with the mom, and I got a 50-50. Congrats, my brother. And I say congrats because where I'm from growing up, and like how many other people where they come from growing up, you have a lot of guys who are so messed up in the system. And when I say about the system, I'm talking about they have a record, a criminal record, or suspended license, or they just don't have the proper tools to go to a courtroom. The only time they go to a courtroom is when they're trying to fight a traffic ticket or when they're getting booked, you know, for a crime or something. So I definitely want to tip my hat to you for actually, you know, because I know it costs money. You know, you got to get the lawyers or attorneys, whatever you call it, and you got to actually, I know it's a process, a back and forth process. I know they got to do their investigation on that situation. So I want to salute you because you got to take time out of your work. I mean, it's your child, you know, you'll give your life for her. So I really appreciate that, man. That right there, that's motivation. That's what a man is. That's some real boss ish right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call gangster, or, you know, whatever you call it, because I say that because you got many young adults who are guys in this generation who think having black Air Forces and dancing with a gun in their hand is being a man or gangster. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you for that right there. Comedy is comedy. They need to lighten up. I agree, man. I mean, but it's just crazy. So I realized about the CEO for Netflix. I forgot his name. His name was like, damn, I don't remember his name, but the CEO of Netflix was like, he pretty much has sided with Dave Chappelle, and he been like, you know, we're not taking nothing off and everything. He got backlash for it, and they say he had backpedal and he apologized, but they still didn't take off Dave Chappelle's show. And the reason why they didn't take it off, because at the end of the day, if it makes money, it don't matter. So put it this way, I'm gonna change the little situation up. Let's say if it was we could call her Sherry. Let's say if it was white country girl Sherry who had a show on Netflix, and she was just, you know, making a mockery out of our people. You know what I'm saying? But if the ratings was going up and, you know, she had a support base and everything, we could be crying all you want to, saying, oh, get it removed, marching or whatever. They're not going to take that down because that's their platform, and because we are getting ratioed. And what I mean by ratio is like the odds are against us. So it's like the CEO, the Netflix, the whole network is making money off it. So they're going to be like, oh yeah, we stand with this. So that's what I'm saying. So don't get it twisted. Don't be, for individuals, don't be like, oh man, Netflix, I rock with y'all Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real and everything. Like, hold up. Nah, we just lucky to have, like the monkey who got the gun. We just lucky to have the gun on our side, because there'll be many situations where the gun is not on our side. That's what I'm trying to say. So money, at the end of the day, somebody said in the comments earlier, money is what drives all this, you know. Even with the companies you work for, corporations, yeah, they might have cultural meetings, they might have giveaway prizes, throw parties and everything, make you feel good about yourself. Your supervisor or even the CEO may ask about your kids and everything. But at the end of the day, if you're not making that company money, you're not an asset, you're a liability. So they're going to get rid of you. That's just how America works, man. And it reminds me of the movie called The Matrix that I keep watching. And speaking of The Matrix, I think The Matrix 4 is coming December. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, so it's just crazy at the end of the day. That's just how it is. I know people be like, so when people be like, oh, this is manipulation, our channel's about nonverbal cues, about detecting lies, about how to be deceitful and all that bull crap. Don't follow up that stuff, because every single day, whether you're conscious of it or not, there are even family members of yours or peers or people you consider friends are doing these tactics or are aware of it, or that's just how their personality is. You ever had that individual that you knew growing up that always asked for something and it'll make you feel bad if you can't take care of them and all that? That's a tactic right there. Manipulation, persuasion. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing that your job is doing to you. This is just human behavior right here. You know, if y'all want to get into what I'm speaking about, I recommend y'all to get this book by Robert Greene called The Laws of Human Nature. It's like about 670 something pages, but just go on YouTube and just, you know, listen to the summary and you'll understand what I'm trying to get to right here. Because it's crazy how people are always trying to paint a picture with stuff. Apollo back in the 80s. Whoo, bro, you old school up in here, man. You old school. I gotta give you a little horn for that. Old school up in here. Getting offended all the damn time. Yeah, it is true. Getting offended all the time. And Dave Chappelle been going extra ham on us. I remember, you know, he's a very talented man, like Dave Chappelle. And how they try to paint a bad picture of him when he had left Hollywood and everything, that was messed up. Because I heard Dave Chappelle had grew up on a farm. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments about that. But, you know, no drugs, stand-up guy, just had a talent, being creative and funny. But back then, during the Dave Chappelle show, remember that episode where he was a blind Uncle Ruckus? And he had wrote a book and he was like in a, I'm telling y'all, man. So people feeling offended by that, man. They should damn watch Dave Chappelle old stuff. But, you know, it's all for agenda at the end of the day. Islamophobia raised to all the time high in America. During Bush's era, the anti-Muslim propaganda pushed by the government, Hollywood films helped normalize that prejudice and fear. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with the media, especially with the films. Like, you know, we already know with the mafia, with Hollywood and the CIA, they actually give out, you know, services to help. Like, we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole, but yeah, you're right about that. You're absolutely right, Brian. You're on point. Young Grump looking like he just left the data center after running debug all on all the switches. Hey, Colby, what you know about networking? What you know about you know, routers and switches? He said debug all. Oh snap. Oh snap, man. I appreciate that, Colby. You know, some of the people ain't gonna know what you're talking about. Your channel's fire. You cover relevant topics from authentic, insightful perspective. Is very refreshing. I hope that your channel gets more shine because you deserve it. Breeze, I appreciate that, man. You know, you gotta trust the process. I get it. Numbers come in handy, but I appreciate people who support me on the Patreon. I definitely got a video for them that's coming this week. And people on the Patreon, I had asked a question and none of y'all responded back. So you know what? I'm just gonna pick the topic and then put it out for y'all. And I appreciate the donations. Like, you know, I ain't been getting on that lately because I've been slacking on the videos, but I appreciate y'all still tuning in and, you know, watching us grow. Because no matter what was like 10,000, 100,000, million views, we gonna always stay like this. You know, we're not gonna try to sell out because, I mean, I see it many times with, I'm not gonna be a Turk. Y'all gonna think I'm a Turk. Those y'all don't know what I'm talking about with Turk, I'll explain after this, but I'm enjoying the process, whether it takes 5 years, 10 years, because this is a lifestyle, and you know, it's not just gonna be with YouTube. YouTube is like the starting point. But I say that because I see many creators on YouTube or on social media in general, they grind from the bottom up. As soon as they get to a level or a plateau, it could just be a corporation or somebody who's from a label or whatever, just buy out that whole business that they create, that business module. And then they go from being an entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it. They go from grinding and creating to, hey, on Tuesdays, you got to talk about this. And on Wednesdays, you got to do videos like that. You get what I'm saying? It's like a next top tier level of being a slave over again. No offense to people who work in 9-to-5 jobs. I work a 9-to-5 job. You know, you get what I'm saying? I work one of the most crappiest jobs a while back. I served for the military. I did all that. But I'm just saying that because people who try to some people who want to be a business mind person and work for themselves, and they create a business or a brand or whatever, they don't realize that once they reach this certain level, they could get bought out. And I'm not gonna say no names, but I see a lot of creators on YouTube who just get bought out, and before they realize what's going on, it's too late. It's like, it changes their mood. They feel like they're trapped again. Yeah, they might got their car paid off. They might got a good house. They might don't have to work, no ground level one job, but still they working a job for somebody else with making content. So it don't become fun no more. That's what I'm saying. So I know I'm going off the rails with this, but I say this because I'm doing the process. We all growing because I don't want to switch up. I feel comfortable and I feel like this is therapeutic of how I do it right here, because at the end of the day, we all learning something. Money, power, respect. D, you're right about that. Money, power, respect. So we talked about the View thing with the brown paper bag girl. And we talked about the Dave Chappelle situation. We actually talked about the Lil Nas X and Lil Boosie situation. We just brushed across the topic. There was actually no footage besides Lil Nas X, doing that troll to Boosie. But I went over these topics just to explain to y'all that you don't always have to have a video of somebody. If you could just hear somebody talk, whether it's podcasts or just, in a room and you hear somebody with a conversation, you could do tone switches or how they speak or how they talk fast and then slow down, the whole 9 yards. You could just pick up something from there. Because we all show it. Even I show it. I analyze myself. And I may not always be right, but I'm learning every single day. I put books behind this and I put time behind this. And I actually listen to y'all. And shouts out to Judy for actually being on the Patreon and, pointing me in the right direction and helping us learn with this. Oh, boy, you asking the right questions, man. Man. I think my sister probably left me here still. I think she probably left. But either way, bruh, we just gonna say grumpy. Oh man, I knew y'all was gonna ask for this, man. Bruh, I think I was like 5 years old or 6 years old, and my granny, she said that I used to always be bad. I used to just be a busybody, just run around the house or run outside. I used to just do bad things, like just getting in stuff as a kid. But she said I used to always have a smile on my face. So in her mind, she's like, you always do bad stuff and you smile. I'm gonna call you the opposite of that. I'm gonna call you grumpy. So my granny, I think at the age of 5 years old, gave me the nickname Grumpy. And oh boy, man, ever since then, man, from school, the streets, military, here in Florida, even on social media right here, had my teachers calling me that, had my basketball coach calling me that. Bro, that nickname, it just stuck with me. So what I'm saying is, like, it started with Grumpy. People said Grump, Grump Master, or they said Koopsy. I had so many nicknames. And then the Young Grump when I've been rapping back in the day. So it's like, bruh, like, because this YouTube channel used to just be a channel for me making beats. So that's where Young Grump came from. It originated from my granny giving me that nickname at 5 by saying Grumpy. So yeah, man, that's every time I tell somebody this, especially the girls when I was coming up, like, yeah, your boy got in the game off of just my nickname, which is crazy. Like, why did they call you that? Oh my God, like, yeah, and that just easily opened the door for me. So, let me give an air horn for that real quick. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Should have kept rapping, man. I rap in my mind. And the thing is, the reason why I stopped doing the rapping, which, that's just for future, down the future, because I want to be a creator with this. It's like, I'm pretty sure if y'all go on my videos way back, the most views on one video I had was with 21 Savage or these rappers. It's like every time I hear a rapper rap, it's like they'll say some real stuff, and they like, I step on it. It's like, whoa, bro. It's like you can't make one song on some J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar ish. You cannot do that. Some people, that's why I don't be, I just stuck with the beats, because it's like, and plus I got a lot of other stuff going on, but it's just this gangster drill rap is oversaturated, man. There's some songs that I like and everything, and there's some real rap, some real people who actually just turn over to rap that actually could rock with, like Money Man or some of Kodak Black Crazy Behind, or shit, some of Young Boy songs. I'm not really a Young Boy fan. You got shit. I don't know off the top of my head, but you got some rappers who make some good songs here and there, but it's just like I put it this way: it's like they wake up and it's like you under a record label. So let's say one day you might want to rap about this or some R&B or something. Your record label gonna be like with LD Chopper, NLE Chopper, he tried to like switch up his rap thing, and you see how that backfired on him. So it's like an agenda and it's a job. And I'm not down with that, man. I'm just not down with that. I actually feel I was influenced by it too during the Chief Keef era with the rapping and everything. But my time will come. Everybody has their time and everything. Shouts out to you, Brian. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, this channel right here was a beat channel. I don't know if I tell you this story, but shouts out Ayo the Big Facts podcast. I remember I was listening to Ayo. I was listening to him while I was working. Damn, what's that job called? Shit, it was just a terrible job I was working, man. I was just listening to Ayo in the headphones, and he was just spitting some real stuff. And I don't know what happened after that. This was like years ago. And all of a sudden, it went from that, from me doing the timestamps. Speaking of that, I got to do some more timestamps for him. It went from doing the timestamps to him hitting me up, talking about, hey, what you trying to do? We'll talk about this, talk about that. And that's when this channel was just nothing but beats on it. And I just decided to record myself. I had my first recordings was off of my military experiences. And then it went to me just going to every rapper and looking up their lyrics and just exposing them. That's what it was. I'm telling y'all the trials and tribulations of how this channel is, coming up. So I used to have like a chip on my shoulder. I was like, spazzing and cussing and going ham, like really, really wilding out on rappers like Jack Boy and Spot 'em Got 'em. And but these rappers I name on the top of my head, I still got the videos of them. Like with Jack Boy, he talked about give no bleeps, we killing children. And you got Spot 'em Got 'em, the beatbox song. So I realized I was going ham on that. And then I just had stopped. And I was like, man, bro, this is actually draining me right here. Like, it felt like therapeutic at first, like, working out, getting some off your chest. But after a while, I was like, bro, I'm kind of getting sick off of this. Like if I don't like it, just don't listen to it. And then that's when it switched over to what was the first video I had started doing with nonverbal cues. Oh yeah, I think it was with that escort off of Soft White Underbelly. I think that's what it was, or it was one of Adam videos where Whack 100 was on there and he had felt some type of way. It was one of those two videos, and it just took off, and it blew my mind because I thought everybody had we know about nonverbal cues and all that, but it just blew my mind about how people took an interest with it. And here we is now, and that's what it is right there. That's what it is. We here right here, and we still growing. So right there, and I've been doing this since beginning of this year. Yeah, beginning of this year. Because last year and all that, I was doing beat videos. I had another YouTube channel of me working out, but for some reason I was like, hey, I'm just gonna stick on this channel right here. And I started beginning of this year, and I don't know what is it. It's like October now, I think. And look where we are. Shit. If you ask me, I think we came a long way, bro. I think we came a long way, and we still growing. I mean, I don't like to compare myself to other people, but I appreciate people supporting, man. Always staying humble. I learn something new every day. This right here was exciting. But enough of that soap opera stuff and everything, man. I got another dang video for y'all to check out real quick. This right here is going to be blow y'all mind. If my laptop don't stop freezing up right here. Come on. All right, here we go. About to share it. Hold on, give me a second. It's buffering. I got the dial. Damn, that thing was loud as hell, bro. Share audio. All right, so back then, artists had a specific topic and stuck to it. Now R&B singers today want to make love to the girl in one line. Next, bro, you was speaking facts right there, Brian. Because I remember listening to 21 Savage album, right? And he was just talking about no heart, and he was talking about you cuffing that hoe, we just fucking that hoe and all that. And then I remember on that same album, it went to another song, and it was called FaceTime, which is one of my favorite songs by 21 Savage. It's like, bro, the previous song you talking about, we just smash her and we pass her, and then all of a sudden you got a FaceTime song. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, you right about that. It's like, make up your mind, bro. You got these mixed emotions, man. But yeah, that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. You know, you might be the only black YouTuber that I know who does videos talking about number of accused breakdowns be spot on. I appreciate you, Breez. Appreciate you, man. Like, I don't know, man. It just, you know, greatness just happened, and we here. What's up, Deep Impressions? Young Grump Productions. Yes, sir. We up in there. Yeah, you already know about that. Dino, what's up? Yeah, we got Deep Impressions up in here. But check this out. This guy right here. How many of y'all know who Trapsoul Lore Ross is? Let me know if this is loud, by the way. Let me know if it's too loud.
Or a constant low rise a la Boys in the Hood. Or maybe it makes you think of the modern day Bloods and Crips.
Is that too loud for y'all? Or is that good? All right, so anyway, while y'all give me feedback on the volume and everything, this right here is Trapsoul Lore Ross. I think that's his name. This guy is nowhere in America from my understanding. I believe he's somewhere in UK, okay? United Kingdom. That's what I believe. From his accent and where he was doing a vlog when he was in some damn Rolls Royce and everything, my assumption is he's not even in America, which this is what makes it 10 times worse, okay? So this right here is another individual who has a liking or a curiosity or what you would call an obsession off of a culture that was mostly manufactured towards us. You get what I'm saying? And what I mean by, no disrespect, what I mean by mostly manufactured, I'm talking about the pants sagging low. I'm talking about I can't read, but I know how to shoot the gun sideways. That type of manufactured culture. I'm not talking about no damn Marcus Garvey or Huey P. Newton type of culture. No. He's fascinated on the ignorant side of it. Okay? Bro, that's what I'm saying. I appreciate you. This dude, I believe, is in UK because I could swear he was like, oh yeah, okay, man, you know me, flatmates, you know, hey, but like this little, I hear the British accent kind of, you know, the old English. This dude got on a red flag around his neck, and he got a blue flag on his head, bro. Bro, what the? No.
Relax. Take it easy.
I'm gonna take it easy. I got you. I'm gonna take it easy. This dude right here just don't know how retarded this is right here. And when I say that, I mean that with all due respect. It's like you outside looking in, you would never see me do nothing like this. Never. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you watched it's like you watch Colors or Menace to Society in the movie theater in UK, and you left the movie theater and you like, you know what? I want to be a gangster, mate. And I think that's where it started right there. You know, I think it started off of that. You probably been in some damn old Blockbuster store. I think they probably got those in UK or whatever, probably a different name. You probably done fell over the aisle, knocked over some damn cassettes and some DVDs, and you stepped on something and you had to lift your foot up and you saw it, and it happened to be Boys in the Hood or goddamn Set It Off. And you realize it was an American movie. So you're like, oh shit. So you done went to your flat, because you know in UK flat means your house. So you went to your flat, mate, and you had put in the DVD and you saw some real gangster-ish, and it inspired you, man. It inspired you. Let's keep that real, man. Let's keep that real. That's what we going at, man. Bro, that's exactly what happened right there, man. This is and we're gonna play it, man. That's how I want to let you. I just wanted to give y'all the it says British Bloods and Crips. Wow, you taught me something new right here, buddy. You taught me something new. What the heck?
Crips like Pop Smoke, Woo walking and mobbing around the streets of Brooklyn rocking nothing but blue paisley, or perhaps you think of that fake New York blood 6ix9ine who did nothing but run around screaming Treyway. But I tell you what you don't think.
And you have the audacity, you have the caucasity to try to say that 6ix9ine was scared and running away and a snitch and saying Treyway. You call him a fake blood. You see where I'm coming at, y'all? So I feel like I'm in the twilight zone right here. You gonna call 6ix9ine a fake blood, and you have on a red bandana around your neck and a blue head. And the reason why I'm doing this right here, I'm trying to go live to let y'all know about how serious this cultural appropriation and how easily not only young adults and young kids get inspired, but people from outside of the damn America overseas could get inspired. You know, so him being so inspired by this, what makes you think that somebody who's in the suburbs, who has 2 good parents, who has 2 great jobs, who got his give him damn near anything you want, but he still want to be a gangster? That's what I'm trying to get to right here. Technology is a gift and curse at the same time, because you could just look at something on your device as a young adult and just get inspired by it. You know, a girl who might be, you know, let's say a Virgin Mary type girl. She just, you know, playing hopscotch or whatever, and she's on YouTube looking at Teletubbies or whatever, and she accidentally stumbled across City Girls JT twerking, and all of a sudden she want to be a damn prostitute now. You know, like, that's what I'm trying to get to right there. I just wanted to let y'all know how easy it is to take over somebody's mind by the influence. And this is why we actually discuss about the psychological analysis, about how easily it's like a virus. It could easily affect anybody's mind. Anybody, don't matter how, because it's the media entertainment. But I ain't gonna talk too much. I'm gonna keep pushing.
And that's the grey, rain-soaked blocks of South London. Now, a lot of people in the UK have thrown up Blood or Crip over the years. Most notably, the crew CGM, formerly 1011, of course home to teenage drill extraordinaire Digger D, and the likes of Rack 5 and Sav O.
You're right, man. I apologize. I gotta put respect on him. You're right. I put some respect on him because shouts out. He's a great investigative journalism. He's actually better than all the professionals, and Buddy has practically solved all the cold cases in America. You're right about that. He's putting the damn American police departments out of business with this, or he making their job easy. To be honest, if you an investigator or law enforcement, you can just kick your feet up and watch Trapsoul Lore Ross on playlists. It's not his fault. I'm not trying to blame him. No, I'm not blaming him and saying, oh, he's doing, you know, he's a messed up person. Nah. He's doing all the legwork for them. It's like you just heard about the mayor or whoever in Chicago said that they helped solve that duck situation because of social media. I mean, they like 7-8 years late off this. You know what I'm saying? 7-8 years late. They've been new this, or they just finally admitting it. So shouts out to Trapsoul Lore Ross for solving all these cold case files. I know people who are actually in the streets probably right now are nervous every time Trapsoul Lore Ross drops a damn video, because he's that investigative.
Ironically, the Ladbroke Grove area of London that they're from used to be a blood area. In fact, the leader of the Ladbroke Grove Bloods ended up getting 9 years in jail along with 15 other Bloods for going on an armed rampage during the London riots, where they even ran through a Michelin-starred restaurant.
London 2011, a night of rampage. The moment a year ago to the day when a gang of thugs terrorized diners in a smart restaurant. A mob of 50 youths armed with knives, poles.
I'm about to say, you in UK, y'all got inspired by the Bloods and Crips in America. And y'all don't even, bro, if you get caught with a butter knife in a subway station at UK, you doing like 3 years off the dick. Like, for real, they ain't playing with that. Bro, you get caught with a sharp object in a populated area in UK, it's over with for you. It's over with. That's like you getting caught with a gun in New York. You know what I'm saying? A stolen gun. You going down. So like, what the heck? Yeah, they be stabbing each other, Mike. They like what? Y'all don't have no guns. I'm not saying it's bad that y'all have no guns, but it just blows my mind about how within different societies, different areas, it's like they still be inspired by what they see on the internet, and wherever they at, they'll have machetes or they'll have shanks, or if they in a fifth world country, they might have some spears and arrows. Who knows, man? But they gangsters. Y'all saw that Pop Smoke. I forgot. I think there was some part in Africa. I think it was inspired by Pop Smoke, and they had the spears, and it was a tribe, and it was like they sound just like Pop Smoke. And I was like, man, this is crazy right here.
Bowls and baseball bats tore through a restaurant in London's swanky Notting Hill.
The Ladbroke Grove Blood Gang were out that night, the night of August the 8th, 2011, for more than blood. They stormed a casino, terrorized an entire restaurant, smashed their way into an off-license and beat the manager.
All right, I'm about to skip through this. I want to go to a part where I believe, okay, there we is. Now we going. I think this is it right here. Let's see what this is. That's UK. I want to go to America because I know. Let me see this. I think it was one video. Somebody said, I was on Reddit one time and they was talking about Trapsoul Lore Ross. They said this dude pull up on one of these rappers with a red and blue flag on.
Some Crips took place back in the day where there were far more guns on the streets of London, making it as bloody and as deadly as any blood versus Crip war that you might see all around the world. So today, we're going to be taking a closer look at London's forgotten gang war between the Outre Bloods and the ABM Crips. But first, a word from our sponsor.
We do skills, not drills. Shout out Skillshare to keep it real. We do skills, not drills. Learn online with this amazing deal. Skills, not drills. Find your new passion, see what appeals. Skills, not drills. Just try one class and see how you feel. Try Skillshare out. They got bare courses, thousands, wow. Find something to learn about creative people. Check skills, not clout. The community.
Relax, take it easy.
Boy, what the? Where my damn sound button at, man? What? I could see why you had did YouTube videos and you took your time by making these great videos right here, buddy. Dog. Like, I'm speechless right there, man. This dude is actually rapping on a Skillshare. Am I tripping? Hold on.
T is fine, no doubt. Sign up, see what it's about. If you're lacking in skills right now, join Skillshare and end that drought. Life comes at you fast. You might need new skills when times get hard. Some jobs don't last, but if you've got good skills, then you've got a good chance. Skillshare is a blast. Some courses will help improve your art, like this one from Nick.
And then you got people who watch people who in UK who have fell on some damn cassette tapes and knocked down some DVDs off the shelf, and they accidentally picked up an 8 Mile DVD, and they done watched it and got inspired, and it's painting that it's making them believe that they can actually rap. You get what I'm saying? It's like they're so influenced by it that they actually believe that they can rap. And this is how you know he's not tapped in with the American culture when it comes to like the drill rap or, the salsa, whatever you want to call it. Because I never seen no rapper who will rap on a commercial. I'm like, let's be like, who will make a song about that Money Man NBA thing? Don't count. That was hard. You know what I'm saying? But this is equivalent to somebody busting out a rap talk about stay in school. Woo. It's like, bruh, this is not gonna work, man. And I get it, bruh. I get it. I'm not trying to be the hater or nothing, man. I respect his hustle. I really do. Like, he's very professional. He got everything down to the T. You know what I'm saying? Everything down to the T. Because when I look at it, like, bruh, he got sponsors by Skillshare. He actually could pull up on gang members with mixed colors. He could school a house rock. Yeah. And it's like, this dude literally is rapping off a Skillshare And it's crazy because I got Skillshare app on my phone, and he's actually getting crunk. And this is what get crazy about it. It's like he's looking at the numbers and the revenue that he's getting off his YouTube channel, and for a split second, he looking around like, yeah, they like my videos, and they like my. He might have some people like, man, I like your little rap that you said with Skillshare. That thing hard. So he probably looking around like these. They think I'm hard, man. I'm actually hard with this. And in that split of a second in his psyche, he's gonna keep doing this more, and he might drop a little EP or something. And this is where the ego overrides the judgment. And he'd be like, man, I'm the hardest in the UK, mate. And you know what I'm saying? And then you got to have individuals like me or a couple of other people or in his circle who has to bring it down and be like, bruh, they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. Like, however you want to take it. If you want to be a comedian, cool. But if you really think that you a rapper, because by me looking at him and how he took his time with that, he actually believes he's a rapper. And that's what's crazy about it. We're going to go.
Smith, I checked it out and it goes real hard. Artivism, it's about creating inspiring art for change. Rather than protesting all day, make some art that'll move and sway the viewer into seeing things your way. Whether you're an artist who just paints or use Photoshop most days, add a new skill set to your trade. You can use Skillshare wherever you want. Level up, get where you belong. And there's no adverts while you watch. That's why Skillshare are the gods. So the learning never stops. Skillshare will have you prepared for the ops that think they know way more than you, but you know for a fact they do not. Gang.
This dude says Skillshare have you prepared for the ops.
Click that link in description and sign up for Skillshare Premium membership today. The first 1,000 people will get 30% off of the annual Skillshare membership. Their creative challenges and productivity classes can help you structure your time and set up achievable goals. You can learn a new skill, enhance your creativity, and you'll be helping support my channel. It's straight fire. Thanks, Skillshare. Thanks for watching. Peace. Skillshare. Shout out Skillshare, yeah.
Detective DJ Vlad must have been on an international assignment.
This dude literally called him Detective DJ Vlad too. Bro, y'all see where I'm coming at, bro? Listen, I'm not trying to go. I appreciate y'all in the comments, man. Let me give a horn for y'all, man, for real. Because y'all, it's like he's contradicting his. I'm trying to figure, the reason why I'm stopping is because I'm trying to figure out where his perspective is at with this situation. I'm trying to figure out where he's at with it. So what I mean by that is like, and I'm trying to figure out where his mind is like, okay, I'm a YouTube creator, I'm an investigator, I'm a journalist, I actually be, entertainment, and I actually make satire off of the culture in America about, the street life, okay? And I rap on the side, but I know people in UK or people who's in India or whatever gonna like the song. And I clown on rappers, okay? I just do this for entertainment, it's fun. But this is where he contradicted. So this is why I can't think that's his mindset, because he'll say smart remarks like, you got 6ix9ine who is a fake blood and he runs around screaming Treyway. So in his mind, it's like, so now I'm thinking like, okay, so now you calling him a fake blood, but you're not looking at yourself in the mirror. Like you're like, what we doing right here? What we going at? Okay. So granted, okay. So now, okay, you got him dipping and dabbing with the gang thing. I'm not saying he's a gang member. He's probably making a mockery of it. But now you got him overstepping his boundaries by calling DJ Vlad Detective Vlad. So now I know he be looking in the comments, or he just be looking at like, so what we doing, my guy? That's what I'm trying to figure out right here. Like, what are we? I don't know where his mind is. It's like schizophrenic. It's like, okay, I'm this, I'm that, like split personality or something. That's why I'm trying to stop to try to see where his mind is at, because he just he dissed his godfather. DJ Vlad is his godfather. You know what I'm saying? DJ Vlad is a godfather to Adam 22 No Jumper. Let's keep that real, okay? Let's keep that real all the way. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Granted, we're not. Listen, I don't. You're right, Doogie. I'm not trying to like say, hey, we gonna put harm on him. I'm not saying that. I get it. He might be duck off safe in the suburbs or whatever. But not only that, or no physical altercation, because he could easily pull the the Chad card or the hey, law-abiding citizen. Okay, I get that. But the thing is, on the internet, what blows my mind, what's crazy to me is that you could clown 6ix9ine, you could clown your godfather, DJ Vlad, off of the exact same things you're doing. It kind of reminds me of those Island Boys, those two clone twins that Kodak Black had found. It's like, bruh, I was on Reddit. They exposed one of those Island Boys. A real street dude walk up to one of them here in Florida. A real street dude like stepped up to him, just punked him out, been laughing. One of the damn Island Boy twins walked up to somebody who was recording, talking, hey man, can you let me stay with you, man? Please, man. Listen, I ain't want to do that. I ain't want to do this and that. This dude been scared. You know what I'm saying? He was scared. I say that because I went on Instagram earlier today, and I see the Island Boys said something about 6ix9ine, talking about, oh, 6ix9ine, he's great, but he's a snitch, we won't do that. It's like, bruh, you you're like literally 2 months away from doing exactly, if not worse, what the 6ix9ine did. That what blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get into these little rap politics or who I like. That don't matter. It just blows my mind about how us as a whole contradict ourselves, are hypocrites within ourselves. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be contradicting myself too sometimes, but I'm just saying, like, will you just outlandishly just contradict yourself? Like, they literally have a cognitive dissonance on what they say. So that's what's crazy about it, man. Yeah. Trap Lore Skills share videos are not serious. They're meant to be fun. He makes fun of DJ Vlad all the time. And he even have an episode that goes in on legal troubles DJ Vlad had with Rick Ross. Okay, appreciate you, Brian. All right, we're good. Okay, granted. Okay, that's good then. That's good. Let me see. Adam Glad are making millions with. Yeah, exactly. Because at the end of the day, listen, what Deep Impression said. At the end of the day, I like to do it because with the psychological analysis to see how will somebody look at a situation or how will somebody feel if they're in the situation. That's why I go deep down that rabbit hole with that. But at the end of the day, what Deep Impression said, he had got me centered by saying, even Trap Lore, they making money. They making bread. You know what I'm saying? They doing what they like. They like to dip and dab inside the culture, whatever, and they making M's off it. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. It ain't how you feel. It's just, it makes sense for them. That's what it is. That's crazy right there, man. All the image, they gimmicks like Kid Boo, who said he was a clone. Yeah, Kid Boo did say that one time, man. Kid Boo did say for a soda and a port. Deep Impression is crazy. You're right. For a soda and a cigarette. And get off this subject real quick. I appreciate what's his name, Brian. Shouts out to Brian, man. I appreciate you for actually giving me a broad spectrum because I heard of Trap Lore Ross. I saw like about 2 of his videos, but I kept seeing him being consistent with it. And I saw one video where he was this dude. The reason why I went into Trap Lore Ross because I saw one video. It was not sponsored by Rolls Royce. I think he rented a Rolls Royce and he was driving around the UK and he was just cussing, talking about, oh, get out my way, you bleeping ops. Blops, I'm about to go ahead and spit the glat, Like he was just talking, like it looked like he watched one of Chirac videos or interviews and he just took notes of the slang on phone them and all that. Like he like took their notes and he been saying that while he was driving the Rolls Royce in a suburban area. You know what I'm saying? And then he parked the Rolls Royce and he was in the back seat talking about, yeah, you see this, you can roll the window down, put your stick out, shoot at ops and everything. And that's what caught my eye. Like, hold up, bro. Like, okay, so you're a comedian with it, right? That's good. Stay in the comedian place right there. Okay, keep doing that. Just know that you're a comedian. The thing that I'm kind of curious about is that I've seen this happen before, even firsthand experience growing up. Individuals, they do something and people like, oh, they'll laugh at it. They think it's funny in games and all that, but they'll actually take it serious eventually. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to get to. I just want to see is, have he took it serious yet? Have Trap Lore Ross took rapping serious yet? Have he took him actually going ham on DJ Vlad and 6ix9ine serious yet? If not, we're good. We're moving on off of that. We're moving on off that, man. Oh yeah, he's gonna be doing interviews soon. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If he just like how, what's his name? My bad. I think Brian had corrected me. If he's doing what Brian said, okay, he just got his hand in the pot of the culture, and he just wringing it. He's taking it to the cleaners, just like how Vlad is doing it, and it is what it is. I mean, they see opportunity, they take it. That it is what it is. I appreciate you, Deep Impressions, but the thing is, though, enough of the Trapsoul Lore Ross situation. Damn, I had want to bring up another thing. It just slipped my mind, man, because I was going ham with Trapsoul Lore Ross. Dang, it's gonna come back to me. I wanted to speak on something else for real. Dang, slip my mind real quick. Let me go ahead and try to keep this thing pushing. Yeah, it's not coming to me, man, y'all. My bad. I had something that I really wanted to piggyback off of that, but let me go ahead and just take off that Trapsoul Lore Ross situation right there and just be like, hey, it is what it is, y'all. If it's an opportunity, they'll take advantage of it. And, that's just the influence right there, being inspired by it. Let me see. Whole 5 over an hour each to 6 9 everything from the flowers he deserves to the stupid shit he's done. It has balance, and I can appreciate that. Hold on, Brian. Trap Lord dedicated a whole 5-episode series over an hour each to 6 9 everything. From the flowers he deserves to the stupid shit is from the flowers he deserves to the stupid shit he's done. Every video has balance, and I can appreciate that. I get you, Brian, but I'm trying to figure out what you mean by the flowers. Like, hold on. I think you kind of, leaping it too much. I think you kind of leaping that. I don't think there's no flowers in the mix right there with Trapsoul Lore Ross. He's talented. He got his YouTube channel, but if you talk about flowers and all that, I haven't seen him. Hey, we gonna keep this thing all the way 1,000. However y'all feel about DJ Vlad, I haven't seen Trapsoul Lore Ross bring up some damn some actor from the 80s or 90s that we have forgot about and put them on an hour interview and help them get their business started off of that interview. I haven't seen that. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my perspective of what you mean by flowers with that. You know what I'm saying? And I me honest, I ain't even gonna damn say this shit to damn Vlad with it. He just, what I look at it like is like drug dealers, let's say somebody who's slinging that dope and everything. And, every Thanksgiving and Christmas, they'll buy the whole neighborhood turkeys and everything. And on Christmas, they'll just dump presents off at the park and everything for the kids and everything. But year round, they just damn getting people killed, making people mothers overdose on drugs and everything. You get what I'm saying? That's why I kind of like, that. Damn, bro, I almost broke my mic. My bad, y'all. I meant to hurt your ears. But that's what I'm trying to think of. It's like, it's kind of similar to that from my perspective. But I realized that I ain't gonna say a Trapsoul Lore Ross fan, but I realized that you like Trapsoul Lore Ross. So I'm gonna just go ahead and fall back off of that. And hey, you got it, bro. You got it, man. Hey, whatever rocks your boat, buddy. But I still can't think of what I was about to piggyback off of. It's probably because it's getting late and I can't even. But dang, man, I really want to piggyback off of something, but I can't think of it right now. But it's crazy. I got y'all with these videos. We doing the 30-minute videos now because people definitely wanted that. But I wanted to do it after hours because I wasn't on live in a while. Piggy on that Pringle. Piggy on that Pringle. I don't know what that means. It's all about mockery. And yeah, maybe Vlad has put people on what he forgot about, that we forgot about, but that's nothing in the comparison to the money he's making off them. Exactly, Breez. See, that's what I'm saying. I had to catch myself because when I was saying that, I was like, hold on. I was still feeling, I was like, hey, even if Vlad brought people from the 80s or 90s that we forgot about and helped them build business, that's still, I still wouldn't even consider that giving flowers. Something just been like, hold on, that don't sound right. And then I remember myself comparing it to the local drug dealer, you know. Let's be real. People who be trapping in your area and everything, they come through giving turkeys out, and you know that I look at that as similarity as to what they doing. That's no flowerish stuff right there. He live on a Monday night, don't stop and keep going. He said, Becky Pringle has some juicy body language. Becky Pringle. I never even heard of that. Y'all be coming up with some Becky Pringle. I thought you were talking about the Pringles can or something when you had Rebecca S. Pringle. How do I contact Becky Pringle? NEA app lead. Bro, I don't even know who that is. Rebecca S. Becky Pringle is an American teacher and trade union leader. She is the president of the 3 million member National Education Association, NEA, the largest professional employee organization and labor union in the United States. Oh, okay. I see where this is going. Which video it was though? She's president of NEA. Yeah, and it says September 1st, National Education Association. So what do you mean by that? It's like the whole education system today that's in the schools and everything. Because to be honest, that's another thing about why y'all don't see me with kids yet. I mean, salutes to all the great parents up in here in the chat tonight. Let me give y'all a horn for that. Y'all are doing powerful work, fantastic jobs at taking care of y'all kids. I salute y'all to that. But for me, think about it. It's like when I was in high school going out, I already look at the education system and I already knew that, hey, this ish ain't right. It's like 15-20% of what I learned is beneficial for me in the real world. All this extra stuff right here is just taking up space. And I should have took advantage of that to pick up a skill or go on a Voc and everything, or even let's say get a barber license or something, or plumbing. Like I realized that when I was coming out of high school, like, hey, this education system right here is just some type of way to make you get programmed, get in the right groove of working a 9 to 5, hopefully working for 40 years at a job to get some retirement funding and no type of skill obtaining, but just, you know, you could be working at Walmart or McDonald's. No disrespect to people I worked there before, Walmart. It just like with school, it just make you stay in like a box kind of. It's like no type of, what's that word? Risks. It shatters, it just takes away all the risk in your mind. You get what I'm saying? You know, when you were a kid, I'm pretty sure I was a wild kid. I used to be jumping off of 2-story buildings with my friends and everything while I was young, you know, just going up the apartment complex stairs and just jumping off it, doing wrestling moves on each other, like doing all those risk things. And then that's when start going to school and middle school. And then with high school, it did something to me personally. It just made it seem like not to take risk in life. And what I mean by risk in life, I mean like, hey, I should pursue this career or I should try to do this and that. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I feel. So I went on a rant with that, but is that what she president of, the education system that's in the schools? I don't care about the Trapsoul Lore Ross like that. I don't care about Trapsoul Lore Ross like that. To start the conversation, please express how you feel about it. No hard feelings, girl. Nah, it's all good, Brian. I'm just glad that you had painted gave me more insight of him, because I didn't really know him like that. I only saw a couple of videos of him and I just saw what he was doing. Obviously it was mockery, but you know, people don't care about my feelings with it, but I just wanted to see where his mind was at with it. You get what I'm saying? And what I mean by mind is like, y'all watch the movie Malibu's Most Wanted? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it don't have to do with the black and white thing. It could just be with any, like, people who not from that environment or culture. So Malibu's Most Wanted, it's like, I believe he wanted to be a rapper or something. I want to be a street person. And it was funny at first. I guess, you know, it was cool. It was a costume. And then he actually went into that real lifestyle. And then it's like, oh, like he thought all along he was really in that lifestyle, but nah, he wasn't. That's why I want to know about Trapsoul Lore Ross. I want to know if he was, you know, if he was doing his little, hey, I'm just doing this for entertainment. Okay, cool. I just want to know if there was any type of attempt of him trying to live that lifestyle, because I saw a video of him pulling up on some gang member with a red and blue flag. And that's like, come on, I get it. And that's why I get on it, because I get it. I'm at my studio right here. I'm behind a computer. I'm talking to y'all. You know, he's doing the exact same thing, recording, editing his videos. But I'm not going to walk in a public area and be like, you blink twice and you look left, so that means that you're being deceptive. You're lying. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? That just not like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, hold up, like let's relax, bro. You know, keep that shit to yourself. So with him doing all the red and blue flag, I saw that on that video, and then I saw another video of him walking in the streets to somebody who's a gangster, whatever rapper, and doing that. That's why I had wanted to be like, hold on, where bro mind at? Where bro mind at? That's all. I'm not trying to get into analyzing the education system. I just can't figure this gal out. Her body language has intent, but can't decode it. Send me the link, man. You got my IG, or you got Twitter, Facebook, or yeah, my IG, man. I'm trying to put down my description. Dang, my phone charging. I can't even. If you got an IG, just hit me up right here with it, or just drop the link in the comments after the video. I got a damn save and check it out. Appreciate you, book. Just to keep some balance, if we don't entertain or promote vulgar participating in it, people won't have any content to be able to make money and exploit us with. Hey, Breez, you're right. You're nailing it. I mean, yeah, and to be honest, it can't stop, won't stop. It's just going to have to go through a transition, because I look at it like this has been going on for years, but let's say 25 years ago, yeah, you had a little gangster or whatever, but y'all ever heard those songs 25 years ago, how the essence of it to this day, you still hear it and you like, dang, bro, that thing off the chain. Like I just had heard, I don't know the name of, I don't know the guy who sang it, but it's called Sunshine. You know what I'm saying? I think, hold on. I think Dr. Dre was listening to it. Let me look it up. Sunshine. Dun, 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 dun. It was off of, I didn't watch that movie yet, but it's like Straight Outta Compton. I think it was a preview I saw, and the song was like Sunshine or something. And the essence of it many years ago, like Earth, Wind, and Fire, it's like a trance. It's like they've been channeling their energy through that music. And whether, let's say, some music was not good, it was like toxic, it still had an essence and meaning behind it, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like telling you, like, hey, I'm doing this and that, but this is what's really going on. This is how I feel about it. I'm not trying to be no tough guy. But now it's like, bruh, the music is just manufactured, man. It's McDonald's. That's what I'm saying. It's McDonald's. It turned to a manufactured business. First thing people need to realize, rappers are characters, all of them. They never did anything they rap about. I can't say all sophisticated. You're right, but let's just say the poster child of rappers, okay? The poster child rappers, even the rappers that people like that did some of that stuff, it's still, they don't have no essence behind, because it's like, yeah, I did it. I'm a real street dude. I'm gonna rap about it, but it's still like they're not being truthful to themselves. Like with shit, we go back to the damn No Limit Soldiers era, you know, with C Murder and Master P, and they're like talking about, you know, like come on, man, Soldier Slim, like they talk about them getting rapped, or like getting robbed, or they just being authentic with the raps, man. That's what I'm saying. I can't even get the words to explain it, but nowadays you go on YouTube and you type in like the newest rapper or SoundCloud rapper, and it's like FBs, get money. I don't rock with them boys. People hate on me. I got baby mom problems. That's just what it is. It's not. They don't talk about. I was so bad on pills that I almost lost my mind, or I've been in some beef and I had threw up. They don't get into details on that. They don't poetry. That's the word. The poetry behind it. It's like how you read a book and you get all the details of it. You don't got that no more, man. You don't got that no more. Manny Fresh and Baby. Whoo, sophisticated. Shouts out to you, man. You on it, man. Bill Withers. I don't know who that is, but you gotta tell me. The other day, someone liked the Jussie Smollett stunt to that Malibu's Most Wanted fake. Hey, Nysa. Hey, that's crazy, Nysa, man. I forgot about that situation. Dang, that is embarrassing. And then, with the Jussie thing, like, to be honest, let's say that Jussie Smollett thing happened now, and we had the footage. Oh, we would have been figured that out. We would have cracked down on that easily. I know, like, bro, we a strong team up in here, man. If Jussie Smollett would have did what he did back then, now with the platform we got now, bro, we'd be like about a week ahead of everybody. We would be a week ahead of everybody. As soon as he bite down, look, and then like would have been done. Dissect that whole damn footage. Was YoungBoy about that life? Come on, bro. I'm not trying to go into y'all favorite rappers, man. I ain't trying to go in, man. You got people who steppers, you got half steppers, you got, to be honest, okay, let's say people who's around him now and how he is now, they're gonna say, yeah. People who was on the opposite side, and they're gonna be like, hell no, it's just perspectives on it, like. You probably got OG, whatever his damn cousin name is, gonna say, yeah, he's a real stepper, but you gonna have G Money. He got killed a while back ago. He gonna be like, oh, you ain't about that. You wolfing, bro. We actually help you from, them dudes chase you around the damn block. We done save you from that. Like, they'll say some stuff like that. It's always that situation back and forth when it comes to rappers on who nuts hang the lowest. Everybody catch the L. Some people might not be feeling like it today, but it just, like that persona, man. It's that persona, man. The mafia people don't do it. Even the cartel people don't do it. It just are like that drill rap persona, just to be ignorant and make sure I gotta let y'all know I did it, and I gotta drop some clues on I did it just so y'all can rock with me, bro. That thing gotta transition over soon, man, because it's gonna end up bad. It's gonna end up very bad. Aren't those horror books? Shouts out to my dog TD Hip Hop with the donation, man. I mean, let me know if anybody want to come up on here before I hop off after like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. I'll drop the link. But shouts out to TD, man. I like when TD be dropping his videos because he actually be authentic with it. Those y'all don't know, go on TD Hip Hop Media channel, because his latest video, I remember it popped up. He said Biden signed a bill for African Americans. Well, kinda. And how he had broke it down, and he had said that Obama did the exact same thing during his term, and just how he breaks it down without it being on some, he cuts through the bull-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, TD's like the type of person, like, let's say if you get like a contract, instead of the person, let's say you go to a record label and they give you a contract and they try to give you some type of lawyer or somebody to read over it with you. They're going to give you the BS of it because they work for that damn label. So if you go to somebody else, they'll cut through it and be like, oh, they say this, but really they want this. That's what TD is right there. That's what he is. He actually, cuts through the BS with it, and he lets you know, like, hey, this is a tactic that they're using. They try to, da-da-da. So yeah, I'm late. What's the subject? Hey. Yeah, we just freestyling right here, Natasha. We freestyling, but appreciate that. Book crazy, man. Book, I like how you be picking up the slang. Everybody got their slang. Where you from, Book? I gotta see where you're from. So CIA agents. Nah, bro. All the rappers. They all notice how you never see them do the same time regular folks. I think it's probably because it's a poster child. You right, sophisticated. It's like, put it this way, it's like going to a casino. You go to a casino, you play poker, whatever. I don't gamble, so you play their games or whatever. You got, out of those many people that go in there, you got individuals that hit big. You know what I'm saying? They'll go in with $5,000 and they hit big for $48,000. You know, like they'll pick a few of those people out that large crowd that comes up big, which will inspire people who's on ground one to be like, hey, he came in here with 5 racks and he left out with almost 50 racks. Let me go ahead and do it. That's why I think it is with the rappers. So I think that's why they're getting short time too, because it's like a false prophet type shit. It's like on some, yeah, I'm an NBA young boy or I'm Kodak Black. I done damn pull up to the apartment complex and swing that damn stick at everybody. You know what I'm saying? I hit a couple people and I ran away, but I got caught. But you know, they gave me 2 years, and after that probation, a year. I think they doing that and playing in a system like that and letting these big star rappers get off the hook like that is influencing again the young boys to be like, hey, shit, young boy, because before young boy got signed, really, he had got hit with an attempted murder charge, and for some reason that disappeared. That's when Atlantic Records was really watching him, like they wanted him. So I think they probably cut him a deal talking about, hey, you know, you about to go in for attempted murder right here. You know, Baton Rouge, they don't play. You know, you doing time. Probably sign that damn record, that contract, and hey, it is what it is right now. That's what I'm thinking. So I just think that they know they got to create false hope, like with the lottery. It's like you got some people who just hit big on it, and it gives some type of belief or faith within people to keep on following, chasing that rabbit. You know, the rabbit on the hamster on the wheel. That's what it looks like. Pyramid, like MLM, yeah, just like MLM, exactly. It's like, hey, I might piss some people off, but it's kind of like that Herbalife. Oh yeah, I kind of pissed some of y'all off, man. No disrespect, Herbalife good. I think down the street where I stay at, they got this Herbalife restaurant. They got some good stuff, but it's like people who be like, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm selling Herbalife. I'm, you know, I don't want to work. They'll try to dish you, talk about, oh, I don't want to work a 9-to-5 job like you. You know, I'm trying to be a business person, a man or a woman. I want to work on my own time. And you be like, okay, so are you drop shipping the products, or are you who are you paying to outsource to make those products? And then they start getting mush mouth and they stuttering, and it's like, okay, so you're just a damn employee just like me. You know, you're no different than a realtor or a car salesman. You know, it just they package it and make it look like you're in charge, but really they in charge. Man, come on, bro. And then for the Herbalife thing, you might see somebody who got a big IG following or big you. Shouts out to Steph is Cold. I saw this with him. It's like, I think it was like 2 years ago, he was grinding, working out every day. And he built a following off of, see, I'm not part of that community, but like, you know, the red pill community, he built a following off of that. You know, people's like, oh, bro, teach me how to get girls, whatever. So I saw his YouTube channel went up on that, and his IG went up on that. And then all of a sudden, oh, I do Herbalife. So all those people who are following him be like, hey, man, I've been watching your videos. I'm trying to get laid, bro. I'm trying to get in the gym, dude. And he like, yeah, man, you know, I got this product right here, Herbalife. And you got 10,000 people under there. So they buying it from him. And he just, because of his brand, he did the groundwork. He built his brand up. So you might have a nobody like me who be like, oh, I'm inspired by that. And I try to sign up for Herbalife and I only sell 5. Still got to work a 9-to-5 job. Y'all get what I'm saying? They don't tell you the truth about that. Let's be real. They don't try to tell you you gotta put in the work at everything you do. You gotta start at ground zero. Shit, sometimes -2. You gotta start underground to get on top of the ground to go up. You know what I'm saying? Like they selling them false damn dreams and stuff, and people still falling for that damn. Like, come on, it's 2021, bro. Throat getting dry. 2021. -8. Hey, as long as you know where you at, like how LJ said, if you know where you at, you can only go from up there. You know what I'm saying? You just for the fact that you being aware of it, book, that you being aware that you're at -9, I'm -8. That lets me know that, hey, you aware of it and you trying to go up. And then once you go to ground zero, then you go to ground 1. Yeah, walking bank bone. Listen, there is nothing wrong with that. I hope y'all don't think that I said something's wrong with that. I got one, especially if you got a career behind it too. You know, like when people think of 9-to-5, see, this is the type of I said that because people who sell Herbalife, I saw, I ain't gonna say no names on IG, but it'd be some girls who be on Herbalife and they'll be kind of talking down on people who got 9-to-5 jobs. And it's like, hold up, but I'm confusion, you know, like what's going on? Like you gonna talk about like what are you doing? That's why I'm saying so walking bankbone. I hope you've been in the live long enough to see that I was using that as an example because some people love to use that. Oh, you work a 9-to-5 job, or you work a white man job, this and that. They love to use that just to make it feel like they above you or they doing something. It's like, bro, you still working a 9-to-5. It's just a different, it's just a different packaging deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's make it easier for people listening. You're not a prostitute, you're an escort. You're a high escort, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing when it comes to that, you know. However you look at it, however you want to package it, however you feel about your current situation, you know. Shit, some people might like working at Starbucks, you know. They might enjoy talking to customers, and you know, they do their TikToks, they get paid off for that. They get paid off of TikTok and they get paid off of Starbucks, and they might got sponsored, you know, and they actually doing good. Way better than somebody who's just doing Herbalife. You know, damn, I'm going ham on Herbalife right now, man. I'm a dancer. Hey, shouts out to you, Bebop. What? Bebop Scrap. Bebop Scrap Boo. Bebop Scrap Boo. It's not like I was in a damn SpongeBob episode trying to pronounce your name right there. But yeah, that's really what it is right there. Exactly. I appreciate it, Tasha. Yeah, being less judgmental. That's exactly what it is, because I mean, we all do judge one another on a day-to-day basis. It's just how much we judge each other. Because let's be real, man. People talk about, well, I don't judge nobody, you know, they'll say something like, damn, what's that saying that they say about a book in the cover? Don't judge a book by its cover or something. And I take that stuff literally. It's like, let's say if I'm in an elevator and there's like 3 guys and they got ski masks on, no matter what race they is, they just got ski masks on. I'm not going to go in that elevator. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just go take the stairs, or I'm gonna just get far away from that. You know what I'm saying? So I judge them by, let's say we're in Florida where it's hot as hell at, and you got ski mask on and trench coat gear. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we was in Alaska and I was in the elevator and y'all had that on, I judge y'all. I'd be like, okay, you know, it's cold. You know, I got one on too. You get what I'm saying? That's how I take stuff literally with these phrases. You know, I don't like to do it like on some Disney stuff, on some Cinderella stuff. Don't judge a book by its cover. You never know, da-da-da. Like, come on, we humans. That's a survival instinct, you know? Rubet, to young fans, Steve will do it, etc. What about your YouTubers promoting gambling? Gambling? See, I'm not hip to that. Who be gambling? Like, you be putting me on game, man. Hold on, Roobet, Roobet. Bro, I had no idea about that, man. The only gambling I heard, I remember, it's crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna bring that up, but yeah, people be gambling, but I never heard about no YouTubers gambling, but they promoting gambling. Obviously, they got sponsored by Roobet or whatever that website, you know, page is. It's probably an app or whatever. I mean, think about it. You got these people who got these YouTube channels with their family and stuff. Oh, speaking about YouTube channel families, what's their name? I forgot, man. It's some brown paper bag family that damn, I forgot. Dude dropped a video on them. It's a Spanish girl and this other dude. They got this little YouTube family channel and they going bankrupt or something. They got a mortgage or something on their mansion. Like they losing money. Not the Prince family. It's damn, I don't follow them. Yeah, I have no urge of that too. Appreciate that deep impressions. I feel like we are too busy judging others to fix ourselves. That is true, Natasha. Yeah, that's why I take time, you know, to judge myself. Be like, hey, man, I might, hey, what, might have imposter syndrome, or I might feel like whoopty whoop da. And I embrace that, you know, I embrace that and I fix it, you know. So that's why I have a high sensitivity when it comes to that. Like, I do judge people, but if I'm messing up or something, or if I'm wilding out, or if I'm doing too much, I still have the awareness most of the time to be like, hold up, I kind of approached that wrong, or I kind of did too much on that. Let me try to address that, or let me try to fix that and not do that again. Instead of me being like, F it, this is me. If you don't like it, you can leave me alone, get out of my life. You know, that's not how it works. Nah, I'm not on that no more. So you're right about that. I'd be open to change, always open to change, help opening my mind, you know. Because I could easily deal with Trapsoul Lore Ross. I could have been like, I got a lot of idea, kind of roast him. Shit, he probably could try. I doubt he'll try to come roast me, but you know, he don't care about it. He doing numbers. Even if he wasn't doing numbers, bro, my mind gets creative when it comes to roasting. I get roasted too, but I could roast back. The Ace family, that's what it is. Ace family, yeah, they lacking. I heard they caught lacking, but with Trapsoul Lore Ross, I ain't trying to go too ham on him. Like, I judged off of him and everything, but as soon as I play that video, I ain't gonna be on some, oh, you damn rabbit, 8 Mile, you Malibus, or like just going all off and be like, bro, F all this and that. Why you doing this and that? You should jump off a cliff. Nah, man, I still kind of give credit where it's due. Like, he found a way to profit off that, though. He found a way to profit off it. Same thing with Vlad doing. Same thing with No Jumper podcast doing. That just, hey, the currency, the entertainment is where is, you know, is pointed at most of us. And that just, it is what it is, man, you know. Hopefully I'll be alive to see the Uno reverse card. I mean, some of it's going on right now, but hopefully I'll be alive to see how, whether it's with gangster rap or whether it's with the entertainment world, to see how it reverse and transition, you know, because everything changes. History repeats itself. It's just in different aspects, you know. So that's just how I look at it. Somebody soon will get the end of the bad stick eventually. It ain't gonna be us like that no more. Peace, Dorian. Austin Broom, Cornelia video. Austin Broom. Okay, Austin BROONE. Broom. Damn, tripping. Oh, that's his name. Yeah, Austin Broom. Yeah, dude with yeah, he with that girl, man, the brown paper bag girl. And the reason why I'm going ham on her calling her brown paper bag girl is because I remember it was a video like a couple of years ago. She was in her car and she was like, I have to walk by them. She's like, as a woman, how does that make me feel? I forgot what she pretty much, so put it this way, she was in her car. She was in her little foreign car and she was outside of some place. And I think it was just like a group of black people just chilling there, you know, just, I guess, hanging out or whatever. And she had pointed the camera like, I have to walk by them. How does that make me feel? Like she was playing victim or something. I was like, man, girl, if you don't get your retarded ass out of here, you don't get out of here with that shit. Like, people be trying to find ways to play victim, man. Stay away from that. Stay far away from that, man. That's why I'm going to. That's why I'm going ham on her, because I haven't forgot. I haven't forgot about that video. She probably got it removed and everything, but I ain't forgot about that. Nah. Everybody profit off drama is just weird because profile representing off for black drama. Hey, I mean, and put it this way, it be vice versa too, but it's not on the same level. You get what I'm saying? It's like, boom, they like there and we like right there. You might have a and when I say right here, it's like they right here with this. They got the Vlad, they got Trapsoul Lore and everything, and we right here because the only thing we got is White Chicks. That movie with the Wayne Bros, you know, and what other movie? That's the only movie that came to my mind, you know, White Chicks. I hit y'all with that wild card, man. How many of y'all saw that movie? Throwback, man. Throwback movie. Them boys talented, man. The whole Wayne Bros. What's that show they did? Live in Color, I think. Oh, book in dresses. Yep. Vlad to Glad. That's crazy, man. I remember Crunchy Black started that thing calling him Glad. That thing was funny as hell, man. Haven't watched a Vlad video in about 2 years. Oh yeah, Dorian. See, I mean, bruh. It's like when I go on YouTube and when I just come across it because I'm subscribed to them, it don't ping like a notification like, oh, he dropped a video. It's like I go on my feed, and then that's why I saw that shark thing with that girl with Adam. I was like, oh, click on it, skim through it, and I was like, oh, heck no. And then I see like a Vlad. Like right now, popping my damn news feed was with Vlad brought Cuban Gooding Jr. brother on, and he was talking about the movie Baby Boy, about how remember when Jody's stepdad, Von Roms, I think that's his name, Van Roms, he put him in a headlock. He had told a story about how he was tussling with him and how he said he had that old man strength, had kind of pinned him down. So that's just how I be still subscribed to them, and I just be seeing their content pop up on my news feed, and like, once in a while I look and I check on it and just, keep it pushing. But I mean, Dorian, you probably Ving Roms. I hope I pronounce it right, man. Bruh, the way I'm pronouncing words is off tonight, but that's him right there. Mr. Holiday Heart guy. Yeah, I ain't forget right there. Mr. Holiday Heart, Baby Boy. And Holiday Heart, that's one of the movies that just, I ain't gonna go there, bro. Hold on. Listen, I was about to say something, but y'all ain't gonna try to put me in no damn. Y'all ain't gonna try to put me in no Bootsy category yet. No, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what yeah, buddy. You almost caught me lacking just now. I ain't gonna try to put me on no. Heck no. Boys gonna try to take some sound bites off of this and be like, look what Grump said. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I don't judge anyone that watches Glad's video, especially content creators. His blueprint works. I'm just saying, I stopped following him. I was subscribed from day one. Dang, you was from day one? When I started, damn. I don't remember when I had started following Vlad. It was, I think it was during Karan Stephanie, that superhead girl. That's how throwback I am, man. She did an interview with Vlad, and I was like, oh, so that's what everybody was going crazy about her. And that's when I was young, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my research, Hey, don't judge me, man. When I was young and I was over there, you know what I'm saying? I was just pulling up everything. I was like, oh, that's her? Oh, snap. Oh. Just going ham, bro. Going ham. I'm curious, is it because he refused to apologize to Farrakhan? Damn, bro. You had to go there sophisticated. I don't know, man. Bro, Vlad violated so many times, that thing ain't even funny, man. But the Farrakhan, all the way from the Farrakhan to him calling Dr. Sebi a fake doctor, like Dr. Pepper, Dr. Dre or something. He said Dr. Sebi is like Dr. Dre, no different. What else he had went off on? He said that he tried to do an interview with Bill Cosby. He turned it down, and he did an interview with some radio station. And he was like, we bigger than them. And this is how you know when people egos get the best of them. This is why I always be careful when I pay attention to this. I study people's behaviors when they get on top and they have that currency or they have that following or support. I study their faults. He said we're bigger than them and we're better than whatever. And he was like, since Bill Cosby don't want to interview me, I'm going to interview one of his victims. What kind of person would say that out loud and do it unless they winning? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that. That's what I'm saying. I definitely don't want to be like that. It's like when you reach a level and you feel like, oh, nobody mess with me, nobody rock with me. My nuts hang low, bro. You know, it is what it is. Y'all nothing without me. It remind me of that scene when Denzel Washington did off of Training Day. It never ends well. I don't want to get shot in my ass for damn going out that way. That's why I humble myself to the fullest, because that traumatized me when I was a kid. Those of y'all don't know, y'all remember that movie Training Day with Denzel Washington when he was spitting up blood, pointing to and them Russians had damn light him up at the damn traffic light because he was not humble. He felt like he was the ish. That would have remind me of what Vlad had did when he was talking about that situation with getting the interview with Bill. It's like, it don't matter how big you is, Vlad, or this goes for anybody. It don't matter how big you is. You don't know if that person had a relationship with that individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably been, bro, we about to go down a whole nother rabbit hole right there. Oh yeah, he used to do porn star interviews. I remember it was super. Whoa, was she an adult actress? I think she was. Yeah, she had to be. Yeah, she was. And Pinky XX, my dog Brian Pumper, even though he weird, but you know, it's intelligent brother right there. Shouts out to Brian Pumper. Some other people. Yeah, Vlad was going ham. What? Hold on, man. Where's my sound effect right there? Hold on, give me my sound effect. I didn't use it. What Vlad was doing interviewing specific adult actresses? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he just like woke up and rolled over in the morning after he done rubbed one off and done browse the damn Pornhub and be like, oh, I want to interview that person, and you know, just send his damn assistant out to reach, you know, get in contact with them. Lexington Steele, that's the guy name, yeah. Yeah, Pinky was on her ish, man. I think Pinky's still doing her thing, man. Like, she got ownership, I believe. Same thing with the Brian Pumper thing, because they did. I'm not here to judge. You could judge what they do. You might not agree with what they do, but at the end of the day, they capitalize off it. I think Pinky still got her website up. I think Brian Pumper still got his website up. I know they own their masters to film. Shouts out to Tay Lit XXX, because he's very educated about that when it comes to, like, it's like the record label, like the rap game. Owning your masters, you know. You know, people getting these damn show money, they getting like, when they, damn, my back. I just sat on the green screen. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so people getting this show money, like when they hot, like it might be 100K, 200K. I think Lil Baby getting paid like 200 something K a show. So all these celebrities go through that, and they on the road, and they doing like on a tour, they doing like 20 shows on one tour. You know what I'm saying? They pay all the dancers and everything, so they making money. It's no different than a prostitute with a pimp. It's like you got to have somebody to manage that. So they blowing through all that show money, and they not caring about the masters. And you know, eventually, any artist, they'll die, they'll fall off eventually. You know, so that 200K will probably become 10K. Who knows? I mean, not everybody could be a Drake or a Lil Wayne or a Nicki. You know what I'm saying? So once your buzz die off and everything, that's when rappers and singers start being like, oh, I ain't got no money from my dang masters. You don't believe me? For instance, Keisha Cole, she just now tweeted saying that she ain't never had no money from her master. She ain't had no revenue she saw for that. We keep seeing this pattern over and over again. So I know I went off the rails again explaining that, but I want to speak on that because with Brian Pumper and Pinky XXX, it's like, I'm not saying, hey, you get your hustle on. It don't matter about what they did or not. It's just the fact that they took advantage of it and they had ownership overall, you know, had ownership. And what I mean by ownership is that they was their own distribution. They ain't had to like sign to no other distribution people or get no agency or nothing. They had their own, you know. So that's what it is, man. So I appreciate you, Deep and Precious, for dropping the links. He might have been trying to get in that industry back. Yeah, I really only watch his hip hop interviews. Modern porn is too much, bro. We don't even call it modern porn. We call it like they half-assing it, man. And what I mean by half-assing it, like I said, you could talk to Tay about it. It's like when OnlyFans came into the mix with that Blue Yasmin girl, you know, you got them thinking, or with that Chrome Eyes girl, you actually got them thinking that they're adult actresses or porn stars, whatever you want to call it, and they're not. They're just amateurs with it. They're just half-assing it, you know. They don't have no ownership to that. It's on OnlyFans. Because put it this way, I say they half-assing it because they don't know the business behind it, and they don't do what a real deal porn star would do. You know what I'm saying? They try to do cute, they get a little buzz and everything, like, oh, that's such and such girl, and they'll die off. They don't have no ownership because it's on OnlyFans. If OnlyFans would have been like, hey, we cutting off that content, those people who was on OnlyFans, if they make a website and be like, hey, come over here, I got the content, they're going to lose a lot of people. They don't got that marketing. They don't got that pull. The only people who actually could take all their OnlyFans members and put them on a website is that weird Disney star girl named Bella Thorne, I think. That's her name. It's that little redhead girl, I think. That's her name. Bella Thorne. Bea Thorne. Crazy thing about her, I remember I saw an interview a while back with that Woah Vicky girl. She was talking about the HollyWeird episodes. I had talked to Deep Impressions behind the scene about this, but she's saying that in HollyWeird that Bella Thorne has some type of party that you had to leave your phones outside the car. You had to leave your phones in your car, and you had to sign some papers, some non-disclosure, whatever, and you had to prick your finger and give some blood off before you enter the dang party. What kind of weird issues going on here, man? Y'all don't believe me? I can pull it up right now. It was what's that short? It's that short DJ who be interviewing people. DJ Smalls. That's the name. DJ Smalls. DJ Smalls. Woah Vicky. It's the old amateur point. The best. These sex can be basic as well too. It's so easy for untalented people to get attention again now. Yeah, and you're right. But dark matter, it's not like how it was back during that amateur. Now it's like on some. I had one of the dang supporters hit me up. It was a while back. They was talking about, what's this girl name? I think her name was Ash Cash or something. Ash. It was some white girl that was famous. Like, I think it was on her OnlyFans for, you know, doing filet mignon on a guy. And they blew it all out of proportion. And her head got boosted up thinking that, oh, I'm a porn star now, amateur. And it'll die off eventually because now nobody talks about her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying it's like it's so easy for you to get recognized, but the quicker you get recognized, the quicker you could just lose it. Hollywood parties right here. There we go. I mean, yeah, the way she's talking and everything, it might be off, but at least she got some sense, though. I mean, when she came into the game, she was on some whack stuff, man. But she probably still on some whack stuff, but at least she got some sense, though. Because you expect for her to be like, oh, I'll leave my phone. I'll sign some papers. You can take my blood. I want to get in the party, but nah.
And then they might do some gay shit to somebody, and then
whoa. I didn't know she was gonna say all that. My bad, dog. I know she was gonna say all that. Trying to get to that part. I didn't know she was gonna say all that.
Like, and then like try to like and record it and tell them, oh, if you expose us, we're gonna post it everywhere. And I know that from word of ear, but I know they do a lot of crazy shit in these house parties. And also, what I was about to say? Oh, okay. Let me tell you an experience I went through personally. So I was with some friends in LA, and it was this big influencer party. Should I say her name? It was Bella Thorne party. So I got invited from some other friends. It was on Halloween. I already don't celebrate Halloween. That's the devil's day. But I happened to be with them and they was going. I was like, fuck it, let's go. So it already was a lot of signs. The party said you have to be half naked. I'm like, first of all, I ain't going half naked nowhere. Second of all, it was like a lot of signs that was adding up that night. Like the same night on Hollywood Boulevard, the party was off Hollywood Boulevard. Some guy got shot and killed on Hollywood Boulevard, so the whole street was shut down. So that was another sign. So then we get to the party. You know, this is the beginning of all this COVID stuff. So we get up there. They talking about, oh yeah, you can't bring your phone in. I'm like, first of all, who ain't bringing their phone in? I'm bringing my motherfucking phone in. I don't give a fuck who you is. It could have been Kim Kardashian, and I'm bringing my phone. And then you got to sign some papers. What am I signing some shit for to get into a party? Like, what? Like, I'm from Atlanta. We don't do shit like that. And then this is where it really threw me off. They said they had to prick your blood to get in.
This girl look retarded as hell. My bad, man. Just the way that she just like, bruh, let's keep it real, man. Man, the bull. She remind me of those, you know, those girls and even the guys in high school who had a damn baked cookies. They used to make some good ass cookies in high school, man. I mean, they used to bake the hell out of them cookies. And they used to sell it during lunch, like 6th period. She remind me of one of those people who be in those classes, those behavioral improvement classes that have 3 teachers and have like about 8 people in the classroom. Usually be like 30 people in the classroom for the average class, but they have like 8 people in the classroom. They get special care on, you know, schoolwork. And then during lunch, they bake some good ass cookies, man. That's the type of vibes, man. I'm sorry, y'all, man. I'm sorry. I gotta do it, man. I'm sorry, man. I gotta be real, man. I had to get off my chest, man, because I try to hold my laugh, and the way she just looked like just straight LD, bro. Just look how she looked when she said prick the finger.
Papers. What am I signing some shit for to get into a party? Like, what? Like, I'm from Atlanta. We don't do shit like that. And then this is where it really threw me off. They said they had to prick your blood to.
Hey, look how she leaned over and said they had to prick your.
Like, I'm from Atlanta. We don't do shit like that. And then this is where it really threw me off. They said they had to prick your blood to get in.
Yo, what? Hey, yo, look, it was a good night with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. Mad love, man. I gotta charge my Apple Watch. I gotta take a shower, man. Look, I got y'all the 30-minute videos. You know what I'm saying? Probably I go say tomorrow night or the day after morning. Like, just give me like a day and a half. You know what I'm saying? We'll have the next 30-minute video out. Okay? Got y'all, man. I gotta hurry up and hop off. You know, dang, that thing messing my mind up, man. I appreciate y'all for real, man. Y'all been supporting, dog. That thing's so funny. It got me stuttering right now, man. Till next time, man. I appreciate y'all. We out, man. For real, dog. We out, bro.